Best fight, the best boxing. BFTB. Back in the building with another one. Still on their throat. Look, man. 12.5 million minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? 12.5 million questions ago. 12.5 million fan bitches ago. You know, the word was Deontay Wilder is getting offered 30 times his highest purse or whatever stupid ass number these weirdos were saying, and he needs to take this fight because this is more than he's ever made in his career. It's X amount of times more than he's ever made in his career. He needs to take this fight. When you sign a contract, Wilder? When you sign a contract? Okay, snap back to reality. Deontay Wilder said, I'll see you, your 12.5 million bullshits, and I will raise you $50 million. So first off, I want everybody to remove the thought of, oh, is it 50 million pounds? Are we paying him 50 million pounds? That's not what Anthony Joshua said. That's not what he said. I listened to the article. Anthony Joshua said, if this is $100 million fight, if you think it's $100 million fight, and you want to do 50-50, fine. Give me my $50 million up front. That is what he said. He never one time said pounds. That's just another excuse for you guys to duck Deontay Wilder. So get that shit out of your head now. Moving on. 50 million is what Anthony Joshua said he will take, and he will sign the fight tomorrow. Okay, here's the problem with that, Anthony Joshua. You weren't serious. You weren't serious. You've never been serious about fighting Deontay Wilder. Never. Never. You aggressively sought out everybody else. The Dominic Brazils, the Dillian Whites, you know, the Eric Molinas, the Vladimir Klitschko's. You were hunting down Pulev to fight his mandatory. You know what I'm saying? You're posting Road to Undisputed all over your social media. Yet here you go with the last belt, the only belt, and you've been less than eager to take it. Less than eager. Deontay Wilder has to come up with an offer to fight you. And he's the only fighter that has to come up with an offer to fight you. Molina didn't have to make an offer. Vladimir Klitschko did not have to make an offer. And you worked with Shelly Finkel for that because Shelly Finkel was his manager. But now all of a sudden you can't work with Shirley because it's Deontay, and Deontay kills Anthony Joshua, and you know it. But now you can't work with them. Any excuse. Any excuse. Bottom line, you asked for $50 million. Your weird-ass fans looked at that as, oh, Deontay Wilder doesn't sell, so he can never make that amount of money. He can never come up with that money. He can never do that. Yes, we got our way out. Well, you dum-dums. You just don't realize that his manager is Shelly Finkel, you know, who has worked on numerous multi-million dollar deals. His other manager and advisor is Al Heyman, who has worked on every one of the absolute highest. And if you can say $500 million, then you're saying Al Heyman. If you can say $500 million, then you're saying Al Heyman. I repeated that for a purpose. Because $500 million is many times more than 50 million. Just so y'all know. So, what's the holdup, Anthony Joshua? Deontay Wilder got on social media and told you, I got 50 million in the bag. It's in the bag. What's up? You said on his same social media link, his Instagram, you said, let's roll. Okay. All right. Now, for someone trying to use common sense in the matter, right? We can understand that let's roll means, okay, let's make the fight. We can understand that using common sense. However, .com/org You motherfuckers don't use common sense. Y'all don't have common sense. Y'all have fan bitch sense, which means you look for anything that's not the exact word, and you use that to twist it into something else, or to deflect, or to pass it on to something else, to push it off. So the champ said, look, we're not going to play this fuck game. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing this. Anthony Joshua, do you want the fight? Yes, with a box. No, with a box. This is super simple. Check the box you want on some motherfucking seven-year-old kindergarten shit. Do you like me type shit? Here's my letter. Circle yes, circle no. And guess what? Big Femi, Big Juice, you know what I'm saying, hasn't said nothing yet. Talking about, oh, if I go to war, I got my army. Like, what? Go to war? It's just you and Wilder. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Like, and your fans condone this. Your fans are with this. They're like, yeah, well, he didn't say pounds. Well, guess what? Fan bitches, AJ did not say pounds neither. AJ said $50 million. $1 million is what he said. If he would have said $100 million, Wilder probably would have been able to get that too, because Al Heyman is worth, shit, I don't know how much it's worth, at least $1 billion. If he borrowed $500 million to start the PBC and then orchestrated 2 $500 million fights, $500 million fights, I am pretty sure he could pull $100 million from somewhere. Pretty sure of that. Could probably fund this whole fight himself. And at this point, since Eddie Hearn is saying the fight is maybe worth $40 million, maybe $50 million. So if they're offering you $50 million guaranteed, then they essentially are funding the entire fight. That's one. So let's go to 2, right? The next excuse the fan bitches make is, oh, well, where is Wilder getting this money from? Where is he getting it from? Okay, fine. That's the excuse you want to use. Fine. Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel. That's where the money's coming from. Mainly Al Heyman, probably. But fine. Did anybody ask Eddie Hearn where he's getting his $12.5 million from? Did anybody ask that? I don't remember anyone saying, well, where are you getting $12.5 million from? As a matter of fact, the $12.5 million that's offered to Deontay Wilder is not even up front. It's not even up front. It's a bad deal all the way around. Deontay Wilder is offering you the best deal, the greatest deal that has ever happened in the history of boxing. No fighter ever on Earth, in this planet Earth, maybe in another fucking galaxy, Milky Way 2, maybe there's an Earth over there where someone got a better boxing deal, but in this galaxy, in this Milky Way, in this motherfucking, on planet Earth, there has never been a boxer that ever got a $50 million guarantee upfront deal. It's never happened. Never. And we're debating him taking this? That's 2. Number 3, I pulled up Anthony Joshua's net worth. That man is worth $42 million. That is what he is worth. That is net worth. That is not what he has. His net worth is $42 million. So Deontay Wilder is offering this man $8 million more than his entire worth. Not what he has. Not what he has in his pocket. Not what he can go to the bank and pull out. He is offering this man $8 million more than what he's worth. Anybody with Google can Google Anthony Joshua net worth, and you will see $42 million. That's his net worth. $42 million net worth. Not what he has in the bank. That's what he's worth. He's worth $42 million. So all this bullshit y'all talking about, he makes $20 million. No, he does not make $20 million a fight. No, he does not. He made $20 million fighting Parker. He does not make $20 million a fight. No, he does not. No, he does not. His net worth, what he is worth, is $42 million. Now, what some of you guys may think he's worth in your mind, mentally, you know what I'm saying? You may see the 90,000 in Wembley and the 75,000 in Cardiff and be like, oh, this guy must have $1 billion. No, he does not. No, he does not. No, he does not. Numbers do not lie. This man is worth $42 million. That's what he's worth. That's his net worth. Not what he has, what he's worth. Deontay Wilder is offering this man $8 million more than what he's worth. Not what he's made, what he's worth. So y'all talking about, oh, this man, Deontay Wilder only made $2 million. You know, we're offering him $10 million more than 10 times, blah, blah, blah. This man is, so you're offering Deontay Wilder, because it isn't 10 times what he made, actually, because he made $2 million fighting Ortiz, and y'all are offering 12. So, you know, if you do the math, it's 6 times more. Whatever. So you're offering him 6 times more than what he's ever made in a fight. You're offering him 6 times more than what he's made in a fight. Deontay Wilder's net worth is around $20 million. That's his net worth. That's what he's worth. It's around $20 million. Anthony Joshua is worth, his net worth is double what Deontay Wilder's net worth is. So Deontay Wilder, whose net worth is around $20 million, that's his net worth, you know, and Anthony Joshua, whose net worth is $42 million. Deontay Wilder is offering you $8 more million than you are worth, than your entire net worth. Not what you've made, not what you've earned, because you haven't earned $50 million yet. So, not what you've made and not what you're worth, not what you've earned. He's offering you $8 million than your net worth. That's what Deontay Wilder is offering you. This is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. Right now we should be talking about the fight date right now. We should not be talking about, is this man going to take the fight? I said it before, I will say it again. You know, I said it on 78's page. Shout out to 78, the general. You know what I'm saying? I said it to him. I will say it again. Had Anthony Joshua not mentioned $50 million and he'll fight tomorrow, had he not mentioned that, had there been no goalpost, no end zone on the football field, you know what I'm saying, then this $12.5 million debate would still be flapping around in the wind, and you fan bitches would still have something to talk about. But when he set an end zone, when he put an end zone on the football field, when he raised the goalpost and said, I will take $50 million and we can fight tomorrow, I will agree to that tomorrow, you gave Al Haymon, a man who just borrowed $500 million, $500 million to start his company, and then has orchestrated 2, not 1, but 2 $500 million fights, 2 $500 million fights. That, if you do the math, right, in those 3 large lump sums of money, that is $1.5 billion in three iterations, you know, in 3 negotiations. He negotiated $1.5 billion. So you mean to tell me that man can't negotiate 50 million? So after AJ set the goalpost, after he set the end zones and raised the goalposts and said, meet me here. If you can meet me here, we got to fight. He set them thinking that, you know, he was the New England Patriots, and these were the Philadelphia Eagles from 2006. That's how Anthony Joshua set the goalpost. You know what I'm saying? He set the goalpost thinking, oh, well, they can't beat me. They're not going to beat me. You know, we've been down this road before. I know if I set the goalpost here, I'm good. Well, unfortunately for Anthony Joshua, he is the New England Patriots when it comes to the division. But these Philadelphia Eagles whipped those Patriots' ass. So the goalpost was not unattainable. As a matter of fact, it's well within their reach. Well within their reach. Now they're just waiting on you to be like, let's play ball. Let's play. Oops. Oops. Now all of a sudden it's, well, is it pounds or is it yen? Is it rubles? Can I get that in scratch tickets? Like, bruh, like that's not what you said. And yo, Shelly Finkel was so cool about the situation. He was like, no. Because it was like, oh, well, the UK was like, well, some people are saying this is pounds. He was like, well, no, that's not what he said. He said $50 million. So it's not pounds according to us. We're just going off of his word. And probably had AJ said 50 million pounds, they probably could have got that too. But that's not what he said. I listened to the video. I watched him say it. Give me $50 million and we can fight tomorrow. I'll sign tomorrow. If you're a man of your word, Anthony Joshua, if you are a man of your word and you are not a coward, this fight should be on. Plain and simple. Best fight, the best boxing, and I'm out.